It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We are walking right along the beautiful California aqueduct. And I'm telling you, can it get any more scenic than this? Well, it's kind of beautiful with the sun coming up there over the cacti. But here we go, heading off on another adventure of the Rabid Rabbit. Stopped at Hikertown last night, got a little room with a bed in it, went up the road to a restaurant, had me a great big double cheeseburger and a cold beverage. Met a few other hikers and just had a wonderful time. Now we got up this morning, started out on the road at about 5 a.m., a little bit before that, and it is cold here in the desert, probably down near freezing, pretty doggone cold. But hey, that is a beautiful sunrise. You guys buckle up. We're going to do another 24 miles today and another 25 miles tomorrow. And after 3 days, we will have knocked out 75 miles of hiking. So lots of cool milestones coming up for us in the next few days. Look at there. What's that running across the street? Are those quail? I think those are quail. Look at them coming right across the road there. See them up on the hill. At any rate, that's pretty cool. But got some interesting milestones coming up the next few days I'll tell you about, because we're headed for Kennedy Meadows and drawing in on that. But first, Tehachapi tomorrow afternoon. All right, go back to sleep, go back to whatever you're doing, and I'll put this down for a bit and hike. Quail running around there. There they go. There they go. The famous wind farm. Sure wish somebody had set one of them up a little faster, because it's awful hot out here. We could use a little bit of a breeze. Although I've now been called fickle because I condemn the wind so much. And I'm now hoping for a little wind. That's not fickle, that's just reasonable. All right, let's just keep walking down the aqueduct. You can see, looking there behind me, we're still passing through the wind farm out here. Look me in the face there. I'm going across this neck of the Mojave Desert up here. It's a little over 20 miles, I guess. I've got probably a couple more to go here, and then I start back up in the mountains. Just took a nice extended break with some other hikers under a bridge about 1.5 miles back up the road. It's for desert temperatures, it's not that bad, but it still is probably in the 80s, and it sure feels warm out here. So we're getting some practice with warm weather, which hopefully we won't need too much, because we'll be out of this pretty quick back here into the mountains. Tehachapi's kind of down in the desert, though, I believe. I don't know if we have any more walking to do, but I think we're pretty much going to be following along on little mountain ranges, trying to keep up. I'm going to turn the camera around here and let you see these windmills, if I can. There's way more than that behind me. So, yippee, I guess. If they'd turn them up a little, maybe it'd be a little cooler in here anyway. I'll have to talk to the PCT about that. I'm going to put you down so I can continue this hot, sweaty slog through the desert. Check back with you in a bit. Well, team, we did it. These are the last of the windmills right here. One just beside me. And way out there's the Mojave, which we crossed basically in a morning in pretty doggone quick time. We've already done 22, 23 miles today. And it's only a little after 2 p.m. I believe, 2:30. And that's a pretty impressive feat. Pretty doggone good. So tonight we're going to go on up this trail up into that canyon there a bit, and got 1.7 miles to go to that, and we'll take a break. You guys did good. I'm proud of you. Hang in there. I hope this trip is worth it to y'all. Night 2 of cowboy camping.
But when it's cold, I sleep down.
Leave early in the morning, about 5. And this is going to make the escape a little quicker. Got another 25 miles ahead of me tomorrow. Making a man-made well. We don't have a creek here big enough to get water out of, so we're going to dig a big hole here. And it's dammed up the downstream, so it's filled in here nice and deep. We'll let the silt settle on it, and then we'll have water for everybody, because we got about a 25-mile hike tomorrow and no water. Trail Magic, mile 549. Apples, cookies, boiled eggs,
Apparently you
drinks.
call that number and then it's like it goes to a voicemail or something maybe, and then or maybe it be send a message.
All kinds of good things at the mile 49 bar and grill. Fine dining with a view. Today's special: rattlesnake and eggs, jackrabbit stew, lizard, and chips. All out of toilet paper. That's a shame.
I think that number. Who said that number?
Trail register to sign.
Well,
Or that.
you know, there's the old school. There's this.
Anyway, pretty awesome stuff for people to do this. And place to throw your trash, which is great if you want to dump all the trash out of your bag. We got a rattlesnake. Oh, there he is. Can you see him? He's kind of beige, and he's pissed. Hikers and windmills. We have way up on the hill 2 Israelis and their buddy down here lower. We call them Mossad. Ouch. And we got our standard PCT windmill. What would the Mojave be without windmills? Recognize you guys for the work you're doing out here. Coleman? Well, Coleman, thanks for all your work out here. Oh, sorry. Can I get you folks' names?
I'm Zach.
Zach, thanks for everything, man. You guys are doing a great job out here.
Thank you.
Louisa, the only one halfway clean out here. What's going on? Looking good, Louisa. Thanks for everything. What's your name?
Brady.
Brady, thanks for working on the trails, man. You guys are doing a great job. I just want to thank you guys for working on the trails, and make sure you get a recognition on YouTube. What's your name?
Landon.
Landon, thank you. Take care of yourself. Name too? I just want to thank you guys for all the work you're doing on the trails. Arthur, thanks a lot, man. It's looking great over here. All I got to say is that that's a tread over, down, up, down, up. we're getting PCT screwed again.
Hey, Austin, talk to you. Talk to the
Give me your name. Tell me what you're doing.
Oh, I'm Austin.
Alright, so I'm Steven with Troop 135, and basically what we're doing out here is we're maintaining this trail.
Steven, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And everybody else, everybody want to give me your names? I'll make you famous on YouTube. Hayden. Tyler.
I'm Dean. I'm
Dean?
Aiden's dad.
Cool. Oh, we know you.
Oh, this guy's been on the trail.
I'm
He's got
Katrina.
a rock on
Steven
the trail.
and Dale's mom.
Anybody else want to introduce themselves?
I'm Dale.
Dale? All right, guys.
We call him
Whatever.
Chance.
I didn't get away with it. It's my first name.
Our fearless leader.
Anyway, thanks for all the work you guys are doing out here. It's great.
Absolutely.
Hey there, rabbit friends. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys enjoyed that zero back in Palmdale. We're starting a new segment today, coming out of Tehachapi, headed for Walker Pass. That'll be 4 nights on the trail where I'll lose my friends doggone an extra credit who are getting off after successfully completing all the sections of the PCT. Me, I'm continuing on to Kennedy Meadows for another 3 nights on the trail, which would be like a new record for me, 7 consecutive nights out on the trail. You get to see my sweet and lovely face this morning because we're walking along California Highway 58, which is basically an interstate, and between there and kind of the desert, so there's not a lot else to see. You get me. At any rate, gonna be a good hike today. All the hikes in this segment are comparatively short, none more than about 20 miles, which has gotten to be kind of a small hike for me these days, but hopefully will become more of the norm. So hop up there on back, sit back, get yourself a drink, enjoy the show, enjoy the views, and we'll be talking to you a little bit later in the day. Hope everybody had a good ride up the hill. I didn't mind giving you guys a lift. We have ascended 2,000 feet this morning, and it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. Not a lot of mileage, but a lot of elevation. I'm guessing we got a little over 10 miles to go to our tent site tonight. And again, it's 10 o'clock, so we got plenty of time. Beautiful day, not a lot of wind going on. Nice temperature though, and sunny, lovely. Good day for a hike. What do you guys think? Huh? Yeah. Okay, we'll get back with you in a bit.
Alright, well, I'm Chief. This is Spaz and Jed Smith. And we're section hiking, section F. And we've done about 2/3 of the PCT in sections, and we're just plugging away, and we're hoping to finish this summer sometime. We still got Northern Washington and the Sierra to do.
Cool. When are you planning on doing those?
Probably first part of August for Northern Washington, and we're going to head south from Sonora Pass on September 1st to try to do the Sierra during the prime time.
Hey, I may see you on one of those legs. All right. And you're from?
We're from Susanville, California.
Cool. You're likely to end up out there on Rabbit.
Okay, we'll be famous.
It's time we talk about the campsite today. You see my tent? We're pitched up here on a kind of an abandoned roadway. You may or may not notice something different about my tent. I do not have my tent fly on tonight. There's no real prospect of rain tonight, and there are a lot of insects. I kind of like to think of this as cowboy camping without the insects. Our guest of honor, Mr. Doggone, is walking down after filling up his bottles and preparing his tent site. We have a spring down below us, so I filled up my bottles and filtered them there with my Sawyer squeeze. The water looked just a little bit dirty, but in reality it actually tastes pretty rancid. But it's the only water in a 36-mile stretch here or so, so it's my water until we get to our campsite tomorrow night. So I'm going to put my backpack inside my tent with me, probably just leave that water outside. Got my cook gear over in that blue bag. I'll set it up in a bit and cook us all a nice big meal. Over here to this side, we have extra credit to rig. Again, she's also left her tent fly off tonight. Some of her gear out, getting ready to cook like the rest of us. The spring is kind of over and down that hill down there, about 30 feet below us or so. And there's another family of 3 that are section hiking together. That's it. So I did want to share one update today on my physical condition and the like. I started out this morning with absolutely no pain in my feet, my back, or anything, and that lasted a pretty good long while. We did a lot uphill today, early on especially. We did about 2,600 feet of up before we ever went down. One of the things that happened is my right leg got some swelling in it, and I pulled up my pants leg and my sock and looked at it real good, and as it turns out, right there where my Injinji toe liner socks, where the top elastic is on that, it was pinching down into my leg. Now, I don't know, in all honesty, whether the swelling is just causing that, where it gets too tight on the sock, or whether the sock is aiding the swelling. But after a while, I finally stopped and took that sock off, and most of the swelling abated. Certainly the pain around where the top of that sock was is gone. So I'm gonna try hiking tomorrow without those socks and see how that does. It would be nice to not have to carry the extra weight if it protects me from blisters, but I certainly can't have the leg swelling that I had. My back held up pretty good today. That did good. So who knows, maybe after almost 600 miles, maybe I'm finally getting the rhythm of this and the pain's going to go away. Probably not going to be shooting as much video here over the next few days because I got to stretch my battery for 7 days. I'm interested to see how that works out as an experiment, especially before I go into the Sierra. But I'll be conserving battery as much as I can. All right, guys, get yourselves all washed up, get ready for dinner, and then we'll hop in the tent and go to sleep. Catch you later.